Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555 here, coming at you with another drawing video. It's Sunday, so we're back at it again, and today's video we're going to be drawing Chomp Chest from Skylanders. And this video was requested by Ricky, the Mario Pokemon fan named 3553. So thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope by the end of it we can all draw Chompy here. But before we get started, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really does help me out. And other than that, not much else. So let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start drawing Chompy here, what we're going to do is draw a nice decent sized square. Keep this very light, but basically we're just going to draw this nice, or it's more of a rectangle, one side's longer than the other. So we're going to draw this nice rectangle shape. I'm keeping it very light just because this is just the guidelines that we're using. And once we got that done, what we're going to do is give it some depth, show some kind of 3D dimensions. And you do that by starting from a corner and extending a line out here, and you kind of want to keep them on the same pitch. And then what we're going to do is draw a line going up like this, and then we'll draw a line from this corner going across like that, and then kind of the same pitch as this one, you're going to want to just draw a line connecting into that. So we got a nice 3D kind of cube, or a rectangular cube really. So that's pretty good. And then once we got that down, what we can do here is what we're going to do is draw a line kind of going off like this. I'm going to change the pitch a little bit. And then we're going to get about here, and then we're going to go across to about there. You kind of get to like the end of here, and then we're going to go in like that. And then here we're going to get kind of like this U shape right there. And then we're just going to get a line going across, and then we're going to get like kind of a U shape going in like that. And again, this is just a gesture, so keep everything light. We're just doing our best to just kind of mark out where the shapes are going to be. And then for the legs here, you're pretty much going to get like a shape that looks something like this, and it's going to go into kind of like almost like a diamond, kind of. You can make like a diamond type shape like that. And then kind of the same thing here. It's just going to go down, go up about here, and then we'll get one more leg here like that. But this is pretty much good for the gesture that we need. So now what we're going to do is go into some detail here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from like the bottom and we'll go up. So we'll start off with the feet here. So I'm going to start off with this leg right here. And basically what we want to do, since we have like this line for the corner, we kind of want to make like a V shape here like this. And then we're just going to go out, in, over, and then up like that. And then you get a line right down the middle here. And then for this one, we're pretty much going to draw the same shape. So we're going to go out, down, over, and then in like this. And then draw another line going up right in the middle. And then here what we're going to do is get kind of like a curve line going down like this. And it's going to go into a point here, go over, and just kind of have a slight curve going up, with another line going down the middle there, like that. And now that we got that done, we could kind of do the same thing here. So this shape for this leg is going to be a line going down like this. Then it's going to go across, have like a curve going up, and then going in like so. And then same thing here, just going to go curve down, over, to about there, and then go up. And then here we're just going to have a nice little curve line going down, kind of straighten out on the bottom here, and then curve it up like that. And that's good for that leg. And now we could draw on the kind of the front of the, I'll zoom out a little bit. Draw the front of the box here, and pretty much all we're going to do is kind of just hug this line that we have here. And then we're going to go across. So I'm just darkening this line. Then we're going to go down. Then we're going to go across here like that. And then what we're going to do here is basically just draw a smaller box inside this one. So it's just going to hug this line very closely. There, and then another line kind of going about there. And now we're going to give it a little bit of depth. And to do that, what we're going to do is like kind of like in this corner, we're just going to have a line that extends out like this. And then it's going to go up here like that. And then we're just going to start from this corner and just go across like so to give it a little bit of depth. And now we could actually draw in the design. So he has kind of like a design on the front of the box. So to draw that in, I'm going to gesture in a line here like this with a nice little curve line like this. And again, this is all gesture, so don't draw any of it light. I'm just kind of drawing this so I can map out where everything's going to be. But now that we have that done, what I want to do is draw a line going down the middle here like this. And another line going down the middle like that. And then here it's going to branch off or curve off into a little dome here and then here like that. And then in the middle here, what we're going to do is start doing like another little kind of dome. But when we get to the middle, it's going to go in and then curve in like that. I'll even zoom in for the next one. And then here what we're going to do is the same thing, just in the opposite direction. We're going to follow this little dome that we have here. Then it's going to go down into a little curve line like this, and then go in like that. And now here what we're going to do is have kind of two lines pointing out like this, and this is just gesture, so keep it light. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to get kind of like this diamond shape, like that. And then same thing here, you're going to get a diamond shape, and then you're going to get a curve line going off the corner here, and you're going to darken in that part. And then you're going to get another curve line here, darken in this part, and then follow the curve like that. And then same thing on this side. So we're going to get a curve that connects to that corner, get the hard line like that, and then curve it down like so. We'll get another curve line into to this, and then curve it down like that. And then you can erase the overlap that you have there, like so. And then for the top part, it's fairly easy. What we're going to do is start here, draw a line going out, then it's going to curve in and into like this swirl here, and then you're just going to draw a little curve line like that. Same thing on this side, we're going to draw a line going out, and it's going to go into this little swirl here at the edge, and then go in like that. And that's pretty much all you need for the, and you could erase this middle line too, kind of makes it look a little bit nicer. And that's pretty much it for the front design. Now what we're going to do is kind of gesture in, I'm going to zoom out a little bit here, or we'll draw the back leg here. So we'll start with the back leg, and we're just going to draw a line starting from here, kind of going down, the line going down here, across, and then in like that. Then here it's going to curve out, down, and then in, stop about there. And then we could darken in this line here for the box. And then for this leg, it's just simply a curve line going down, straightens out, and then curves up like that. And now, before we draw in like the rest of the box, we actually draw in the handle here, which is going to be right about here. And to do it, what I like to do is start off with a nice little curve line like this. This is going to be like the middle of the handle. And then kind of a little bit away from this line, what you're going to do is kind of get like a sideways V, like that. And then you're going to get a curve line curving in right about here. Another curve line curving in about here. And it's going to straighten out like that. And then here you'll start from the tip, get another little curve line, and then a line connecting it in like so. And then you get a little line going down here to show like a little bit of a depth, like kind of you can like reach into it there. And now that you have that done, what we could do is kind of darken out the little box here, like so. And then we're just going to draw, like this one we did here, a little box that hugs it, like so. And then again, we're going to give it a little bit of depth by having that corner here, and then we'll have a line going up on this side like that, and going down and across like that to give it a little bit of depth. And then right here, we'd see a little bit of the handle too. So draw that in. You basically just draw the sideways V again, and a little curve line right there, because you just see a little bit of it poking out. And now that you got that done, we could draw the top of the box here. So the top of the box we're going to keep rather light, but we're pretty much going to draw like the shape that we did here. So I'm just going to keep it a little light because there's going to be some teeth that kind of overlap a lot of this stuff. But we're just going to kind of finish it in. And very similar like what we did like in this area and this area. You're basically just going to draw another kind of smaller box that hugs this kind of bigger box here. And then we're going to give it a little bit of depth by drawing a line going down here. And then drawing a little curved line going in, or a straight line following this line. And then here we're going to just draw a line going all the way across, hugging this line. And that's pretty much it for the top of the box. So now what we could do is draw in the teeth. And the teeth are very simple. They're these big triangles. So you can get one here, one on the edge here like this. And then you get two on the side, or one on the side. So you're going to get one here going up and then down like that. And then this one has a little bit of depth. So you could draw a line going like from the tip, draw a line going across and then down like that. And this is where you'd want to erase any overlap that we have here. That's why I said draw it light when you were doing the box. And then same thing here, just to erase the overlap. And then here we'd see just a little bit of the tooth. It would go out here and then down and see a line going across and then down like that. And then again you can erase the overlap that you would have there. And there as well. There's a little bit over here too. There we go. So those are the teeth. And now we could go in and draw the top of the head now. So I'm actually going to move this up a little bit. So the top of the head's pretty good. It actually looks a little small on this end, so I'm actually going to make that a tad bigger. Yeah, it should be about that big. Like that. And it's fairly simple. Basically what we're going to do here is draw in a box again. Like this. It's going to go down. And now what we're going to do is not connect it directly to this line right here. We are actually going to put a little bit of a space in between. Like that. And then in the space in between, what we could do is draw in two curve lines here. And then you'd see one curve line here because this tooth's going to cover it up. That's for the latch on the back. And then what we're going to do here is draw a slightly smaller box that hugs it. Like so. Then we're going to go across. Like that. And then for this, what we're going to do is draw two big front teeth. So one here and then another there like that. And again, you can erase any overlap. And then here, for the corner here, what we're going to do, I'll actually zoom out a little bit. What we're going to do is basically just draw this U shape. So we're just going to get a nice big U shape that goes down like that. And then we're basically going to just draw this shape again, just slightly smaller. So we're just going to hug this U shape and then just go follow that straight line. And then we're going to give it a little bit of depth by starting right here and drawing a nice curved line that'll curve in right about there like that. And then here on the tip, we're going to draw a line going across and then down to about here, kind of following the curve. And then we're just going to go across like this. And when we get about here, what we're going to do is curve it up, draw a line going across, and then this line will connect into the edge there like that. And now what we could do is kind of erase like this section, and right in the center line here, we're going to draw the lock. So the lock is pretty simple. It's a straight line going across like this, and it's a line going down, and you get a little like triangle on the bottom as you go up. So it looks like an upside down house, really. And then once you got that done, what we're going to do is draw a nice little curve line, or a nice kind of like almost like backward C shape like that. And then what we're going to do is round it off here and just kind of hug that shape like so. And you can erase the overlap there. And then just to give it a little bit of depth, I'm going to extend the side here And then we're going to go down, connect in there, and then go down, and then connect in to there like that. And then right here, we're going to draw basically his eyes. So his eyes are going to be like right about there. And the eyes are very simple. Basically what it is a straight line going down like this, and a nice kind of curve line that goes in like that. Same thing here, straight line, and then like this kind of big kind of U on the bottom. Can erase any overlap there as well. And then for the chest itself, or the top of the chest, you can kind of draw a line going up, and then down like that. And then I'm going to erase a lot of these guidelines here. And what we're going to do is draw in kind of like a wood, almost texture to it. And I'll show you how to do that after I erase some of the guidelines. So the wood texture is pretty simple. What you're going to do is just draw a series of lines going across like this. You're going to get like one, maybe two, going across like that. And then what you want to do is just kind of draw like kind of in random spots. You don't want them looking like completely even, but maybe like in some random spots here, like there and there, to make it look like wood planking going across it. But once you have that down, I think the last thing we need to do is add in the bolts, which is very easy. So what you want to do here is just draw some circles going along the edge here like that. And you kind of want to keep them like the same amount. So I got like 3 on the bottom here, 2 on top here. You want to kind of keep it symmetrical. So I'm going to draw 1 in the middle here, and then 2 on the side. I always like doing 1 in the middle, and then we'll get 1 here, 1 there, like that. And then we'll just go down on the front here. I'm only going to do them on the front. 3. I'm only going to do them on the front just because like it'd be too much if you start doing them down the side and the side here. You could if you want to, but eventually it gets like too much. So that should be pretty good. Oh, and we'll get 3 on the bottom here. Like that. And yeah, that's pretty much how you draw a Chomp Chest from Skylanders. So yeah, not too hard. Again, this one might be a little bit complicated because you are drawing like kind of like straighter shapes like squares and boxes and things like that. So it might be a little tough. And again, if you get like kind of the perspective wrong, it will make it look a little wonky. But I think if you just practice just making, if you practice making like a 3-dimensional box, like if you practice this shape where you make a square and then extend it out, go down, over like that. If you practice like making this, you could definitely draw this piece right here, this character, Chompy. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that. So I will put the sketch that we just did up here. I will put the drawing that I did beforehand up there as well, so you get a good good look at of a more inked version, like a cleaner version on the left, and we have the sketch that we did on the right. And thank you again, Ricky, the Pokemon fan named, or Ricky, the Mario Pokemon fan named 3553. Sorry, I got your name wrong there. Thank you so much for the request. I do appreciate it. And if you guys have requests, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I'll put it on my list, and then just tune in on Sunday, and hopefully your request will pop up. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.